All right, we got Orange County Choppers in the house. Hey, guys. Paul Sr., Mikey, how you guys doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're doing good.
Great to be on again.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why we got you guys here today is because...
you didn't realize we were even coming in today.
Oh, I knew you were coming in.
You did.
Yeah, I talk to Jim all the time. The guy, the brains behind the operation back there.
Yes. You're the right person to talk to.
No, I wanted to talk to you because
I know.
Because I heard what you guys
busting.
are doing for Houston, which is such a cool thing. Explain, Paul Sr. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're going to be taking supplies. We have our trailer set up at the shop, and we're looking for people to donate. Pretty much whatever. Water and canned food and stuff like that. Right now, they need really more of like cleanup stuff. Soaps and detergents and shovels and stuff like that. But we'll take anything. And then we're going to be getting in the truck down there, Mikey and Nick and the crew, and going to drive down there and spend a couple of days down there, and hopefully spend a day helping people clean up and whatnot. And then we also built a bike. We didn't really build a bike. We had a custom bike. At the shop, which was completed about 2 months ago, and then we're just doing a real nice paint job on it to represent, and then we'll be unveiling it down there, and then there'll be an auction date, and we'll be auctioning off the bike, and 100% of the proceeds will be going to the cause.
That is so cool. That's great. And what I love is you saw like some of the devastation stuff on TV, right?
It's crazy.
And you're just like, I have to do something. So, and like anybody else would be like, all right, maybe I can donate some money or get something going on. But you're actually not just collecting these items, but you guys are driving them down there. You're going to spend some time down there yourselves.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's always, I think you could. It's hard to, unless you see the devastation. I mean, everybody, can visualize what's going on down here. But we've been fortunate not to have, other than 9/11. But I think when you go down there and you really see what goes on down there, I think everything changes, and I think that the reward is being down there and being able to chip in like everybody else has, So it's great that people coming from everywhere, and people with celebrity status are really they get the opportunity to use that in a positive way.
Yeah, and you guys have always done that too. For the community, you've always been a big part of everything here in the Hudson Valley. And I know you're a big animal lover too.
Yeah,
and you were a big part of a lot of those animals that were rescued from the floods beforehand, and they came to the Hudson Valley. You're a big part of that too, right?
Yeah, Joni is the president, and I'm the vice president. But I mean, you could probably speak a little bit on that.
Yeah, Joni, I know the ASPCA and everybody over there in Orange County took in how many dogs? It was a lot, right?
So far, we have taken in 17 dogs, 10 cats, and we have 15 dogs coming up this week.
Wow.
Dogs that are in poor condition. These are the dogs that were left behind on the euthanasia list because the medical side was just too high. So they made some decisions, and somebody took the time down there, one of the rescue groups, to post their pictures, and we saw them, and we said, you know what, we're going to raise the money, and medical or not, we're going to take these dogs and give them a second chance. So.
I think that's so great. And eventually they'll be up for adoption here.
They are, and we've already adopted out more than half of what we took up from Texas.
That is great. That's so cool.
Right. So people should just show up. What's the adoption process for if you're looking for a dog?
You can fill out an adoption online process just to get it pre-approved. But I always say to people, come in, see who you fall in love with, walk around. Matt, who's our manager there, he will probably has the best history of matching the right pet for the right family. He really takes the time to do that.
That's
Whether
great.
it's a dog or a cat, come on down, and we look forward to adopting this batch out, and then there's Florida right behind all of this.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say that too. People want to get involved with this truck that you have going down to Texas. How can they drop items off? Where can they drop the items off?
Yeah, they could drop by. We have our trailer right in front of the store, so when you're walking in, it's there, and then we have different bins for different items. A lot of people are really stepping up to the plate. we have one big trailer there, and we're hoping to fill 2 trailers. Would really be our goal. So
And when are you headed down there?
Where's the cheat sheet over here?
Trailer leaves on the 16th.
All right, so you have pretty much all through next week to head on down there. So if you're a listener and you're out there, everybody knows where Orange County Choppers is. Grab a couple extra items this week when you're out shopping. Bring them by. I mean, these guys are going to be taking the big trip down there. The least you could do is help fill it up.
And I think it's important too that the Hudson Valley SPCA is bringing in all these animals, and it's a non-kill non-profit. So even supplies for us to go down. There's been a devastating effect on all the animals down there too. So if you could bring canned dog food or cat food or that kind of stuff is really important too.
Well, I'll tell you, there's so much stuff that's needed, and thank you so much for stepping up and using that celebrity status to help those victims down there. That's so cool. Now speaking of celebrities, by the way, Mikey has been awfully quiet here.
Yeah, well, I was told to stand in the back and shut up.
As usual.
So now you got some stuff that are going on too, right, Mikey? What's happening with you?
I do next Saturday at Algonquin Park in Newburgh, New York. Mm-hmm. I will be having, or I'm not throwing it myself, but we're having a charity walk to raise funds and awareness for Chiari malformation.
Okay. Explain Chiari malformation.
It's a neurological disorder that causes the cerebellum to drop down and descend past the skull.
I'm actually familiar with this because one of my Facebook friends who is on all the time, her name is Mickey. You've heard of her. She actually suffers from this, and I know it's very frustrating for her because a lot of people will look at her and say, but you look fine, but you had surgery. Why aren't you better? Everybody gets headaches, but apparently it's really a horrible thing to be living with.
Absolutely, because it affects the the spine as well as the brain. There's so many symptoms, numbness of arms and legs, trouble swallowing,
progressive too, right?
Sleep apnea, and it progresses.
So you're going to be doing a walk to help out.
Absolutely, one of my dear friend's daughter has the condition.
All right. So now, if people want to participate in that, how do they do that?
Well, you come on out to Algonquin Park in Newburgh, New York, next Saturday. Registration starts at 11, and the walk starts at noon.
Algonquin Park, right on Route 52 and Powder Mill Road. My old stomping grounds.
Go.
You wouldn't believe the things I've done in Algonquin Park.
Maybe we don't want to know.
Yeah, maybe you don't.
This is also the first time Paul Sr. and Paul Jr. will be at a public event in about 10 years.
What?
Yep, they're going to be doing the registration.
Wow.
That is so
Absolutely.
cool. That's so great.
Side by
So if you
side.
come down, they'll do anything for you.
Wow, very nice.
So we'll be greet and meet and pictures, and we'll be doing some signing. We'll be auctioning off some of our memorabilia, and it'll be everybody comes together for good causes.
That's so great to hear.
And I just wanted to mention one more thing. This Sunday, right, John? This Sunday we're doing a memorial ride for the 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
So come on out and get on your bike. It's 11 o'clock, kickstands up. There's no charge. We're just going to
leaves from the
go
shop.
out, leave from the shop and have a nice ride. And
I got to tell you, it's so great to hear all these great things that you guys are doing for the community.
you.
We really appreciate it so much. I mean, you guys are such a big part of the Hudson Valley, and it would probably be very easy for you to just, kind of, like I said, just, ride on that celebrity status. But the fact that you're giving back and you do that every day, even in even ways that, we don't publicize as much, we appreciate it so much. Thanks so much, guys.
Well, it's our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
It's always a pleasure. Come back anytime.
Thanks, man.
All right, thanks, guys.